Our triune brain is a marvel of evolution. It's called triune because it has three parts: the limbic system, the amygdala, and the neocortex. Being a pastor, not a neurologist, I prefer their nicknames: the frog brain, the dog brain, and the human brain or logic brain. Each brain serves a unique function. The frog brain stimulates survival instincts. The dog brain supports memory, emotion, and connection. The human brain reasons using complex thought. Each brain has a unique reaction to stress. The frog brain triggers fight, flight, or freeze. The dog brain either draws closer or draws away. The human brain self-justifies by creating rational explanations for behavior. When triggered, the brain reacts, neither consciously nor intentionally, but at the level of instinct. By becoming aware of our triggers, we learn to respond thoughtfully, consciously, and intentionally. Triggers are common, unfortunately. Some triggers are abuse, real or perceived, changes in one's environment, certain people or personality types, issues that create social, emotional, or physical discomfort, and chronic or pervasive cultural disconnection. Responses to triggers follow some common patterns. One of these is thought patterns, which include ruminating, awfulizing, where everything seems worse than it is and self-talk is negative, and fantasizing revenge, or at least the snappy comeback. Other responses to triggers are grouped together as physical patterns: blushing, shallow breathing, sweating in either palms or pits, and shaking. Still, other responses to triggers are grouped together as behavioral patterns: over or under eating, over or under sleeping, and numbing with food, alcohol, drugs, or sex. Finally, there's a pattern known as JADE, which is a term that comes from Al-Anon. JADE stands for justify, argue, defend, and explain. When we've been triggered, the first thing to do is practice the pause. Freedom is the ability to pause between stimulus and response, and in the pause, to choose. When the frog brain has been triggered, be patient. It can take up to 24 hours to de-escalate when the frog brain has been triggered. Slow your breathing. Use deep cleansing breaths to lower your breath and heart rate. Walk, especially away from the physical location if possible. And reschedule, especially if it is a conversation with the person who has triggered you. When the dog brain has been triggered, remember to pause. Remember your connections and fond memories. Go to your happy place. Use your mind and imagination to self-calm and focus on positive self-talk. Tell yourself you'll be okay. When the human brain has been triggered, remember to pause still. Research demonstrates those who wait 2 minutes before responding are significantly less reactive and more open to a variety of opinions rather than stubbornly sticking to their initial opinion. Can you wait 2 minutes before you jade? How do you tend to respond to being triggered? Thought patterns? Physical patterns? behavioral patterns, or jade? What helps you most when your frog brain has been triggered? Be patient, slow your breath, walk, or reschedule. What helps you most when your dog brain has been triggered? Practice the pause, go to your happy place, remember connections and fond memories, or positive self-talk. What helps you most when your human brain has been triggered? Practice the pause, wait 2 minutes before responding, remaining open to a variety of opinions,